Hi guys, I have new material for a video. Somebody on Telegram said I have an ArcoLinux XS, the latest, the newest, the one that's going to be released in 1 week. So we're the end of 2021, and what if, right? There's always a what if. What if the G parted? What if it doesn't boot? So there is an application, and that can always happen. Applications, well, with thousands applications, there can always be one that doesn't start, right? What we always say is start the application in a terminal. See what message you get as a Python update, or you did this, or you did that, the wrong configuration, double key bindings. Right? There's always a reason. So the question is, or the answer is, you want to go inside your hard disk and have a look. What's the partitions, right? With one hard disk, maybe of 2, 3, I don't know. But it's sliced up into pieces. A piece EFI, a piece root, maybe a piece home, whatever. And Linux might be there. An older version, I mean another distro. Windows might be still there. So what if run gparted doesn't open and you can't do anything? And I say I want to. Well, on the ISOs of ArcoLinux, you can have 4 GB, they call it cow space. I don't know, cow space. You ArchWiki cow space. You have a look and read, right? But you have space. You have Control-Alt-T. You can have the databases in. It's pacman. Pacman needs to know where are my packages. Okay, I'll tell pacman. Oops. Let's go back to AZERTY. I'll tell pacman, go get the databases. That's it. Not updating anything. Now he knows where everything is. Now I say, let's take an alternative. If gparted doesn't start, I'm gonna take partition manager from KDE or Plasma, partition, and then manager. Look, 5 megabyte. I mean, space enough. We have 4 GB, there's 5 megabyte. So there you go. You have yourself another application, and you type in partition manager, KDE it says, and voila. Off you go and have a look at the things you want to change. This is a virtual machine, so not much to see. But another tool, gparted is there. Different look, but there you go. So that's the point of the video, right? Don't think you're stuck or anything. There are alternatives. There are even more alternatives. But yeah, then it gets a little bit technical, and it's all okay if at some point in time in your life you already went to, this is XS, right? There is no internet. Eric, you don't have internet. There is no internet category because XS is super, super small. XS, like the clothing, XL, lots of stuff, XS, small. So if I want to go to the internet and explain to you that there are other options, I'll have to install Firefox on this virtual machine. Firefox is there. Internet, Firefox. And on ArcoLinux D, what we do there is take you on the path of learning, a learning path, and we have phases. And in these phases, we go to phase 7, the archway, and there we explain also how to mount hard disks and how to get rid of hard disks. And one of the tips I would like to end with that is this is possible. Mount everything and then go to CF disk and do this. So watch the videos and learn. This is a great tip. If you want to get rid of everything that's on there. Maybe you've made a mess of partitions and like 6, 7 operating systems. Our advice is simple. We get too much questions about people that try to dual boot or triple boot and everything goes berserk and they don't have a grub anymore. How does this come? Stick to one operating system per hard disk. And this is the thing, right? This is clean slate. This and this is wipe the blackboard clean and start from scratch. Every little thing is gone, and the machine will think, all the Linux operating systems will think that that hard disk comes from the shop. That has never been written ever. And that's maybe the best tip I can give you if you have issues with hard disk. Plus, hard disks die, right? We had this week a few users, and we saw in their probe, and that's one thing maybe I should add as well. Guys, do probes, send people information, right? And could put it on the internet. But the thing was, we saw that there were smart errors, there were problems with their hard disks. And yeah, often, and it's too bad, right? Often Linux gets installed on the oldest machine in the house. And it was actually intended to die. It just wanted to lay down and stop, right? But you've put Linux on there, and well, the hard disks are what they are. They don't live forever. So think about that as well. As a tip, that is reality, right? All right, I'm out. Enjoy the tips, and cheers.